Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about the E word. The E word is not a bad word. I just wanted to make something catchy. The E word is actually excellence. Excellence is something that we as people in ministry, as Christians, should be striving for on a daily basis. Now, first off, we need to realize that excellence is not perfection. We can't be perfect. We cannot be perfection. But what we can do is strive for excellence. So perfection does not equal excellence, but we should always be striving for excellence. So first, let's look at what excellence actually means. Excellence, by definition, means to be outstanding or of extremely good quality. The Bible defines excellence in a lot of different passages, but two passages that really stood out to me was Daniel 6:3 and Colossians 3:23. These verses remind us that having the right spirit and the right mindset, it will help us lean into that excellence. So here are 6 ways that we should, as people in ministry, as Christians, as people on a creative team, should be striving for excellence in our work. So the first one is, don't just do the bare minimum. If you know that you have a video project, don't wait last minute. Don't just be like, oh, well, you know what? I do these videos all the time. They don't take that much effort. Really put your heart and soul into each video project that you have. A lot of you probably already doing this. Some of you, maybe this is something that you're working on for the new year, but we should all be striving to pour our excellence into everything and not just waiting for the last minute or not just putting our bare minimum into it. And I understand sometimes we get behind, we get busy. That's how I was from September to December of last year. I was running behind because I had so many different video projects, and I couldn't put all into it. But this year, whenever I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I was not pursuing excellence. And some of the videos came out really good, and I did put my all into them. But some of them, the ones that I felt more comfortable with, I didn't put all my everything into them. And people won't be able to tell, but I know it. I can see that, oh, you know what? I see that I didn't put my all into this. Like, yeah, it's still great quality and it's still good, but it's not, I didn't put my excellence into it. So that's where I want for this year, especially because it's a new year. I just want to push my excellence. I want to make sure that I'm not leaving it anything on the table whenever it comes to being creative. So number 2 is to know your team's strength. So if you're a leader of a team, so I lead my dream team of creatives, I know their weaknesses and their strengths, and I play into their strengths. So I know, oh, I'm going to get this person and they're really, really good at shooting reels. So I'm going to just put them on reels. Or I know that they're really good at shooting baptism photos. I'm going to put them on baptism photos. I'm going to play into their strengths. So then, therefore, they're feeling good about themselves. They're feeling good whenever they're capturing stuff. And it just is hitting that excellent marker because I'm not just, oh, well, Sally's not good at this, but I really need that. I can get that if I need to. I'm gonna put Sally, is that the name that I came up with? Sally. I'm gonna put Sally on baptism because I know that she can get baptism so well. So why would I not put her on that? That is pursuing excellence. That is figuring out what your team needs and honing in on it. So another way that we pursue excellence and just that you can pursue excellence is hone in on your church's mission. So my church is helping others encounter Jesus. That's what we run everything through. So whenever we're taking photos, we're helping other people encounter Jesus. Whenever we're shooting videos, we're helping other people encounter Jesus, shooting testimonies. So everything falls into that. And even outside of the creative world, anything that we do for our church is to help others encounter Jesus. So figure out what your church's saying motto is and run everything through that. Because then that will really just hone in on that excellence, and it'll also just make all of your quality just that much better because everything will be pointing to one thing. So like I said, ours is helping others encounter Jesus, so that's why we don't want to be a distraction whenever we're walking around the lobby with cameras, because we're wanting to help other people encounter Jesus. It just all plays into helping others encounter Jesus for us. And then that also plays into the excellence of everything as well. Another thing that, and I kind of hinted at this and I kind of talked about it, but I'm going to talk about it again, is putting everything that you have into a project. Pursue excellence in that project. Ask yourself at the end of at the end, whenever you're done and it's been presented, did I do everything that I could to make this the best thing that it can be? If your answer is yes, then you're good. You pursued excellence. If your answer is no, then hey, take that, remember that, and put everything that you can into the next video. I know that sometimes it can be hard and it can be stressful, and sometimes you're just like, I just need to get out videos, or I just need to get out projects. But I promise you, if you start to pursue excellence, everything will become easier, and then your excellence will soon become the mundane, and then you pursue excellence even more. So it's going to be just every time you're upping the ante, every year, every so often. So the fifth thing on my list is always be prepared. Don't just show up and not be prepared. So as someone who leads the creative team, I need to be prepared for, okay, what reel are we doing that Sunday? What photos do we need to have been taken? Or if we're on a video shoot, what gear do I need? Or if we're uh, doing anything, if we're doing a meeting, like what do I want to talk about? Always be prepared. Don't just be coming up with everything last second in the car. You're like, ooh, let me write down some notes. Now, has there been times that I've done that? Yes. But most of the time, I like to be prepared because I want to make sure that I am being respectful for everyone's time. And if people are going to be on their own time doing stuff, I need to make sure that I'm respecting their time by being prepared. So, the sixth and final thing on my list is plan ahead for Sundays. Make sure that you know what's coming up, anticipate anything that could go wrong. If you know that you have baptism Sunday, have your shot list, have all the names of people, have the order that they're coming up in, have cameras ready. Your camera should, whenever you get to there on a Sunday, if you're the ones who get the camera ready, we at our church, me and my wife usually get the cameras ready, and then we just will pass them out. Make sure that you're getting cameras ready before people get there. Have a shot list ready. You just want to make sure that you are prepared, that you are planning ahead so that a Sunday morning goes smooth on your end. Excellence is a mindset. It doesn't just happen overnight. It is something that we should be striving for constantly. We shouldn't just be doing the mundane, the easy, the, oh, let me cut corners and everything, because we're in ministry. We're people who should be trying to push what we do, and being excellent is the way to do that. Putting our all into a project and feeling like, oh my gosh, I gave everything so that there's no regrets on our end is what we should be striving for. We should be asking ourselves, could I have pushed myself farther? And that's what bothers me. It's not that what people can see, but it's what I know. Like after a project, it's like, oh man, did I push myself to the best of my ability, or did I just push it out there and hope for the best? Let's bring excellence into everything that we do in 2025. Let's commit to being excellent in every project, in every aspect of our ministry, so that we don't feel any regrets by the end of the year. That we know that we put our all, our blood, sweat, and tears into everything that we did, so that we can know for a fact that we did it, that we did as much as we could. And then for the next year, for 2026, whenever that year comes up, we can push ourselves even further than what we did in 2025. But right now, let's focus on 2025 and making it an excellent year. But that's it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and comment down below any ways that you're going to be pursuing excellence this year. And also hit that notification bell to always keep up with the latest videos. And like I say here at the end of all of my videos, don't forget to learn, create, and inspire, and I'll see you in the next one.